Hey guys, you still there? We're reaching the end of this course, finally. In this final lesson, we'll look at 3 trends in cloud computing that are likely to continue for years to come. The first is ubiquitous AI, which has heightened the need for edge computing. Second is multi-cloud collaboration. And the third trend is sustainability. Under sustainability, the 2 main considerations are the cloud's environmental impact and ensuring data protection. So let's look at the first one. AI is evolving fast, and we're starting to see it everywhere around us. AI models need to access a lot of data and fast, both when you train the models and when you actually use them. AI models are often trained on the cloud, which requires massive amounts of data moving at lightning speed between different parts of the cloud, feeding into training servers. Then, when you actually use AI models, you have to process even more data. In smart factories, for example, new data captured by sensors and cameras is constantly being analyzed by AI models. The speed of data transfer has a direct impact on the AI model's performance. This is one of the main reasons why 5G is important. It's fast. If networks upload, download, or process data too slowly, AI applications will not work smoothly. To reduce network latency in 5G, network engineers use various tools, and one of those tools is edge computing. Edge computing refers to cloud servers that are physically located close to the end user, like mini-clouds. They can be in the same building, same campus, or same neighborhood. By being physically closer, these edge servers reduce the time it takes for networks to process information and respond, which is known as network latency. So how does the cloud actually work together with the edge? We do this with something called containerization. Containers are packages of software that contain all the elements you need for a software to run in any environment. Containers allow you to virtualize an operating system and run it anywhere, be it on the central cloud or on the edge itself. Also called light virtualization, containerization is a quick and easy way to use the edge's computing resources. You may have heard of software like Docker and Kubernetes. Both of these are central to containerization. Docker is used for creating and running containers, while Kubernetes is used for managing and automating the deployment, scaling, and operation of containers across different hosts. As data-intensive applications like AI become more prevalent, we'll see more and more need for edge computing. The next major trend is multi-cloud collaboration. As you know by now, there are 3 types of cloud: private, public, and hybrid. And obviously, different clouds are run by different operators, including Huawei, Amazon, Google, as well as organizations like banks and government agencies. Companies and organizations use different types of clouds for a lot of different reasons. A multinational organization, for example, they might decide to use HUAWEI CLOUD in China and Microsoft Azure in other parts of the world. A bank may keep a customer account data on private cloud, but operate its marketing and sales from a public cloud. Whatever the reason, it's often the case that data hosted on different clouds needs to be shared. Currently, when data is shared between different clouds, it's often routed via the data owner, who grants permissions for the sharing to proceed. It would be more efficient to cut out the middleman, for the data to be shared directly between all your various clouds. One reason this doesn't happen is that 2 different clouds might not be connected. And one of the technical challenges in connecting clouds is that they don't always use the same architecture, which makes it hard to share information even if they are connected. Multi-cloud collaboration aims to solve this problem. And the third major trend is sustainability. Part of making cloud more sustainable is ensuring data security. Almost every month in the news, you see cases of private information like credit card records or passenger IDs being stolen or lost. These stories scare companies and consumers away from using the cloud. Who can see and who can use my data, right? So for cloud to be sustainable, you need solid data protection. Keeping data safe is one of the main focus points for cloud operators and will continue to be so in the future. Another component of sustainability is reducing the environmental impact of the cloud. Currently, the internet as a whole consumes 3% of the world's energy. To reduce power consumption and CO2 emissions, equipment manufacturers like Huawei are constantly coming up with new solutions. Traditionally, data centers were fan-cooled. Remember when we talked about heat dissipation? Well, servers release a lot of heat, and you need to cool them down so everything doesn't set on fire and melt. Now, fan cooling is super energy intensive and not that efficient, so in recent years, the industry has been moving towards liquid cooling. Liquid cooling is a more complex technology to deploy, but it's far more energy efficient, which is way better for the environment. This particular trend relates to climate change, so the focus on energy efficiency is one of the major cloud trends that will continue into the foreseeable future, especially as we become more reliant on cloud computing. And that's it for this course. I hope you enjoyed it and that it gave you a little more insight into how cloud works and why it's important. Thanks a lot for watching.